Hi friends, my name is Achyut and I'm from Isaac. So this video is regarding the demo class for my full stack web development course, which is conducted tomorrow onwards, right? So I will explain what are the things which I will tell in this full stack web development course, just starting from tomorrow onwards, right? So I hope you like this video, right? So let's not waste the time. Let's get into the PPT. So the first slide is Introduction to Full Stack Web Development. Embark on your journey to become a versatile web developer. Full Stack Development empowers you to build complete web applications covering everything from what users to how data is stored and processed. Covering everything from what users see to how data is stored and processed. This presentation will guide you through the core technologies from front-end aesthetics to back-end logic and database management. Like in this PPT, you will see the front-end technologies and the back-end also with database management. Coming to the slide 2, you'll find the HTML and the CSS, right? I hope everyone knows what is HTML and CSS, right? HTML is Hypertext Markup Language, which is the skeleton, right? Hypertext Markup Language provides the structure and content for every web page. Think of it as a skeleton that holds everything together, defining headings, paragraph, images, and links. Define page content, uses tags for elements, forms the page structure. And CSS. CSS is Cascading Style Sheet. Is your tool for making web pages visually appealing. It controls color, font, spacing, and layout, making your sites responsive and beautiful across all devices. So basically, we'll create skeletons using HTML, and we will give colors to that skeleton using CSS. That's it. Styles HTML elements, controls visual presentation, enables responsive design. And coming to the third slide, making web pages interactive. For that, we are using JavaScript and Bootstrap. So JavaScript, bringing pages to life. JavaScript adds dynamic behavior to your websites. It enables interactive elements, user input validation, and real-time content updates, making your web application responsive and engaging, right? So for example, we have created HTML and CSS, right? For that HTML, CSS web page, if we want to interact with that HTML and CSS web page, we have to include this JavaScript. JavaScript will give action to that HTML and CSS web page. And Bootstrap is streamlined design. Bootstrap is a powerful CSS framework that simplifies responsive mobile first web development. It provides pre-built components, right? So in the Bootstrap, you'll be finding pre-built, like it will be like it's already written code. Okay, you have to just use it in your project. That's it. It's a robust grid system for quick and consistent UI design, right? So coming to the fourth slide, you'll find the React.js, which is front-end framework, right? React.js is a JavaScript library for building user interfaces, particularly single-page applications, right? You will design single-page applications using React.js JavaScript library. Its component-based architecture promotes reusability. Like in the React.js, you will find component-based architecture, right? So you will write the group of components, okay? Group of components in the React.js. But while writing those components, you will use them in your project. You will write different components, right? Component means some action, some function. That components do some job, right? So it is a component-based architecture, promotes reusability, right? As we know, functions are reusability, right? So in the same way, component is also reusability. And efficient updates using a virtual DOM, making complex UIs manageable and fast. And it is component-based UI development. Virtual DOM for performance. DOM is document object model, right? And the third one is declarative syntax for predictability, right? So what is React.js? It is a JavaScript library. That's it. And coming to the fifth slide, you'll find backend fundamentals, Java and Spring Boot. So Java, the core language, Java is a robust object-oriented language widely used for building scalable and secure backend systems. It write once, run anywhere. Philosophy makes it highly versatile. And Spring Boot. Spring Boot streamlines Java application development, reducing configuration, boilerplate, enabling a rapid creation of production-ready application and especially RESTful APIs. And backend responsibilities. Backend handles server-side logic, processing requests, interacting with database, managing user authentication, and ensuring data security for your web applications. Right? I hope you understand. So using Java and Spring Boot, we'll write the APIs, right? And the backend. So we will write those APIs and we will connect those APIs to the MySQL, which is MySQL database, right? So we will basically connect MySQL and Java APIs, right? So we will check those APIs whether it is working in post like whether it is working in Postman or not. If it is working, we will connect those APIs to the front end. That's it. Simple. So the next thing is MySQL. MySQL is a popular open source relational database management system. It's used to store and manage structured data for web applications from user profiles to product catalogs. And you will find tables, organize data into rows and columns, queries, retrieve, insert, update or delete our data, and the create, read, update, delete operations. All these things we will explain in the 6 months full stack development course. Okay, so all these things will be explained clearly. And other essential technologies and tools. So we will explain Git and GitHub. What is Git and GitHub and version control for collaborative development and tracking code changes. And we'll find HTTP and REST APIs, protocols for front and back end communication, and Dev tools, Visual Studio Code, Chrome Dev tools for efficient coding and debugging. We will basically use Visual Studio Code for the development, okay? And we are having debugging testing, crucial for finding and fixing errors, ensuring robust application. Summary, right? So foundation, master HTML, CSS for structure and styling. Interactivity, learn JavaScript and Bootstrap for dynamic UIs. Modern frontend, dive into React.js for scalable web applications. Backend power, understand Java and Spring Boot for server-side logic. Data management, explore MySQL for persistent data storage. Actionable step, start building a small projects to integrate all these skills. So basically, you will find all these things, right? Some of the things which are not there in this PPT, right? So the rest of the things will also be explained in the 6 months full stack web development course, right? So I hope you understand what are the things which I will explain in this 6 months web development course. And I was just want to show the hacker rank. Okay. Okay. So this is the hacker rank which we will provide. Okay. So I'll show the hacker rank. So what are the things? So we have designed this. Okay. So it will be having from basics to advanced. So all topics will be covered, right? So see, from basic to advanced. So all topics will be covered. See, so all these hacker rank codes will be explained to the students. Okay. So it will be explained in the evening sessions after the class, right? We will give all those hacker rank links to the students who are joining in our class. Okay. So these are the questions which we will provide. So this is this will having both PSA and Java, right? Data structures and algorithms. So all these questions will be explained. Okay. See, from basic to advanced, you find all the questions. All these questions will be explained. Okay. So questions on arrays, right? And so sorting, selection sort, insertion sort, peak index, all these things will be explained, right? And sub-arrays, right? And come to the 18th hacker rank, you'll find all these character, intimate maximum frequency, which means like whatever the questions which companies ask, all these questions will be, we are covering all these questions, okay? And we are having 1D array, 2D array, matrix, okay? Rotation matrix problems are there, and we are providing uh, first parameter string in the array, substring, subsequent string, so all these things, and you'll find octal to binary, binary to decimal, everything like every question will be covered in this hackathon. So all these questions will be explained in this 6 months full stack web development course. Okay, so we find right. So these are the object-oriented programming language like OOPS concepts. So all these questions also will be there, and these questions also will be explained in this course, right? And it is having the linked list concepts also, and how node is instructed at the at the head and at the tail. So all these questions will be explained, right? So this is the core Java, right? So all these questions will be explained, okay? And we will be having Spring Boot also. So I will just show you how we will write a REST APIs, okay? Right, in the Eclipse, and how to connect with MySQL database, right? And how to check those APIs whether it is working or not in the Postman, and how to connect those APIs to the front end. So I will explain all those things, right? So I hope you understand this demo, and I'm hoping more students will join to this full stack development course, or just starting from tomorrow. So thank you, friends. Thanks for your patience to watch this video. Bye.